seated calf raise is going to get into the deeper part of our calf and all the connective tissue that gets down into the foot, Achilles, and so on. So I've got an elevated object here, in this case a slant board. It could be anything. It could be a plate, it could be a brick. It doesn't really matter so long as my heel has some space down here. So you can see that my heel is airballing. I'm not totally flat here. This is going to give me a stretch in the base of each rep to encourage a little more mobility across that tissue, and then I'm setting a weight at the very front of the knee. So I've got a 60-pound weight here, and this is just for demonstration purposes. If I was going to do this live for sets, I would use probably the heaviest thing I have, which in this case is 100 pounds. So you shouldn't be the least bit intimidated about grabbing something relatively heavy unless you've got an active injury here. And the reason is, this is basically pound for pound the strongest muscle in your body. It's not a big range of motion, and you'll find something like even 50, 60, 70 pounds quite easy, which is usually also what we're going for. A bit of volume. So as far as the technique goes, I allow my heel to settle. This weight is basically providing a ton of resistance on that connective tissue, and then I push up. As I push up, I'm pushing through the big toe, not to the outside of the foot. I don't want my ankle rolling out. I want to keep basically everything in one nice straight line. Push up to the top, getting as high as I can, relax, push to the top, high as I can, and relax. If you didn't have a heavy dumbbell, or you don't want to spend money on 80 and 100-pound dumbbells, utilizing a barbell and just resting it across the knees, you might have a yoga mat or something like that, and going both at the same time, and you can balance it on one side, would be totally fine.